Hey, this is Samantha here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I want to show you a very simple method for cooking an Instant Pot soup using frozen vegetables. Well, before we dive into this recipe, I just wanted to suggest that you head over to RecipeThis.com. We've got more than 1,200 kitchen gadget recipes, including recipes for the air fryer, Instant Pot, slow cooker, soup maker, bread maker, microwave, Ninja Foodie, and many others. We also have a free weekly newsletter, which you can find on the homepage of RecipeThis.com, or you can find it on RecipeThis.com/newsletter. And there you can get our best kitchen gadget recipes sent to your inbox every Friday morning. There's a lot of us out here that don't actually enjoy the peeling and the chopping of vegetables when we make soup, but we still enjoy soup and we'd normally buy ready-made soups. But what you can do instead is you can grab a bag of frozen vegetables, you can load it into the Instant Pot with seasonings and stock, and then you can come back a little while later, hand blender, and you have a smooth vegetable soup. It's just such an easy method. Well, so what do you need to make vegetable soup in the Instant Pot? Of course, a big bag of mixed frozen veggies. And then for seasonings, salt and pepper, thyme, parsley, basil, some garlic puree. See, I'm saving you even another job because you don't actually have to peel any garlic cloves. And then I'm using some of my Instant Pot vegetable stock, but of course you could just use a stock cube if you prefer. And then this vegetable mix, it's my first time using this one. I've used other ones from Iceland in other recipes. But what's interesting here is that everybody's talking in the UK about the yellow Just Essentials range at Asda. And basically it's a selection of products under the Asda umbrella that are much cheaper in price and a bright yellow so everyone can tell that they are the Just Essentials range. We've got a fantastic ebook out called Quit the Oven, and you can access that by searching Quit the Oven at RecipeThis.com. And as part of this 7-day meal plan, we do actually show you how to cook Instant Pot frozen vegetable soup. So this is kind of like the video that goes with that. It's just brilliant for saving money and an easy way of cooking. And the thing about these frozen veggie mixes, if you have a closer look there, you can see that the vegetables are really tiny. So that means when you cook them in the Instant Pot, they only need a 0-minute cook time for soup, which I think is absolutely amazing. So, load up your vegetables. A good seasoning of salt. Loads of pepper. Basil. Parsley. Thyme. Last bit of flavour. Garlic. And then last of all, your vegetable stock. I've done these quite full, so I better not spill them. That one's not spilt. What about this one? Oh, that one's good as well. So now I'm just going to grab something. Stir it all with. And what you want is you want it so that 3/4 of it is in the liquid, because you don't want it where when you cook frozen veggies, quite often they carry quite a bit of water and then there's the ice that's going to melt. So you want it so that, let me show you closer up, so that water's at that level. And then get rid of any bits that are really frozen too. And then it's time to put the lid on and you can pressure cook. So I'm looking for the pressure cooker button and it's not turning on. I think we're unplugged. Ah yes, unplugged. The biggest secret to the Instant Pot is always to turn it on and have it plugged in at the wall. So now you're looking for 0 minutes, and then it will automatically click to pressure cooker. And then of course make sure you set to sealing. And we beeped. So we'll be back to you soon with the cooked veggies. So the frozen vegetables have done a quick cook. We've released the pressure. And now this is what you're left with. And as you can see, the veggies have all sunk into the liquid now. So now, as I would say, you can just mix and match it with whatever ingredients you want to make your soup. For example, if let's say you're a vegetarian or vegan, what you could use now is you could use some coconut milk or similar to give it that lovely creamy deliciousness. You could use Philadelphia cream cheese. You could use milk, you can use Greek yogurt, and then you can just blend it with the hand blender. So I'm just going to have a look in my fridge to see what I've got, and then we can finish this soup. So now we've let it sit for a little while just so that it can cool down a little bit, because otherwise as soon as you get this in, it'll splash back at you a bit and you don't want to burn yourself. And this is also the time when you can add in your favourite seasonings. We all have different favourites. I've just kept it simple. Salt, pepper, basil, and then my favourite bouquet garni, which if you can't get bouquet garni where you live, just use some Italian herbs or mixed herbs. It's fine. It's just like a French version of mixed herbs. And this is the one I've got. I love the colour of it. I actually got it years and years ago from Lidl, and it's actually travelled around Europe with us with our Instant Pots, because when you pull it apart, it perfectly fits in the Instant Pot, which we love. So then, get your hand stick. And then what you can do now is grab yourself a spoon and then load it up with some really thick Greek yogurt or whatever you've got. And then just give it another And then I'm just going to adjust it with a little bit more basil. And a little bit more salt, because when you pressure cook food, it does lose a bit of the taste. So I always find I need more salt than I do if I'm air frying. And then final mix. And there you have it. You've got Instant Pot frozen vegetable soup there. So if you want to get your favourite bowl out, grab yourself a ladle. Wow. Oops. There you have it, vegetable soup cooked in the Instant Pot. And of course, if that's a bit too thick for you, because I love thick soups in the winter months, what you can do is you can add in a little bit of extra water just to balance it out in case it's a little bit too thick. Or maybe add an extra cup of vegetable stock before you pressure cook it. So I've allowed the veggie soup to cool down. And it tastes amazing. Seriously, can you believe that you can achieve this just from a bag of frozen veg? And it can be any frozen veg you want. You could even do a cauliflower soup following this method. It's just so easy. And you can also add in some red lentils as well if you want it to be more filling. It's just absolutely amazing. And then if you love Indian food, you can add in some korma seasoning or some garam masala, and you've got a totally different flavour going here, and it's just perfect. And if you've not done soup before in the Instant Pot, this is a fantastic beginner way. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Recipe This family. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest. We also have a weekly newsletter at recipethis.com/newsletter, where we share with you our latest kitchen gadget recipes, what we're cooking in the Milner kitchen, and so much more. As well as this, we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then whenever we have a new video, you will be the first to know. And if you want to know about all our future videos, then I recommend you hit the bell for instant notifications. But even better, we now have a podcast. It's called Magic with Gadgets. Simply search Magic with Gadgets on your favourite podcast player and you'll find us there.